Hello viewers, welcome back. I have to say, many subscribers hate me because I only make drawings, and I make the drawings of a very famous magnetic motors. You can search them on the Google patents page. But this time I decided that because of that many haters and some bad comments I see in the comment section, I'll try to make the last generator, which was Perpetual spring magnetic motor. So let me show you what I did until now, and I will describe what I will do to try to make this work. So let's see. Alright, so let's see all this garbage I created over here. So let's see how I imagine that. Yeah? So you can see this should be the rotor. Yeah? This is the rotor like is described in the Perpetual spring magnetic motor. And this will be the stator, which totally 16 or 19 depending on the design. Stator magnets, stator permanent magnets. And you can see I have this pile of neodymium magnets. They are very small, but they are very strong. So you can see attraction force is, I think, 5 centimeters. It already starts to attract one to each other. So you can see if I put this on the side, on this rotor, the neodymium magnets fit into the holes already. So it shouldn't be a problem. So they fit in the holes, and I will fix them somehow, and that should be the rotor. Yeah, that should be the rotor, and nothing special over here. Just to have 2 or 1, it depends on the design. Second component is the stator, and I created. You can see this over here will be the first magnet, and in front of the first magnet should be an electromagnet. Yeah, the closest magnet to the circle should be an electromagnet per Perpetual spring design. And then each magnet should be further from the rotor until the last one over here. So this is accidentally excess of this hole shouldn't be here. So this one, it's too far. Because there should be an empty space between this magnet and this magnet should be an empty space. So when we cut electromagnet off, that magnet can continue to spin. And that's it. Yeah, it has a free passage with no magnetic field, so that next the magnet which is the farthest from the center starts to attract him. This one more, that we have a momentum and speed until we come to the electromagnet, which should be over here, and this electromagnet should then make the magic. So attract, like the last magnet, electromagnet should also attract the rotor magnet, and then we cut the power supply so that it's neutralized. And then in this way we will pass this free area over here. Because if we would leave just the permanent magnet, the last magnet should be the permanent magnet. As I understand this, when the rotor magnet would pass this point, the last magnet, it will attract him back. Yeah? And that's it. Yeah? This is the biggest problem. It always, the opposite magnetic field always attracts back the magnets. And this is it. And this is the housing. Over here is the housing where so this is the hard drive mechanism. It's a very precise mechanism, and I can show you. So it already fits on my rotor, and really it runs smoothly. So I do not expect problems with my rotor. And this material which I used for all of this, yeah, it's the material which is used for all kinds of electrical boards, you know, for mounting electrical equipment. It's very strong, and you can shape it however you want. Yeah? That's why I used this material. Also, like I use it for my wind turbine. The project you can see in my it's, I think, my second top watched video on the channel. Yeah, and this is it. So basically this is the hard drive mechanism. It's very precise and have a good bearings. And then we have this rotor, and then on the end we have the stator, which will have permanent magnets. And this is the complete setup. So let's see what will came up of this in the end. But for now I decided that, yeah, I will try to make it. Alright, so I decided to make my hands dirty, and I hope that I will see if this can work. I doubt it, like many of you, but really I think that the key is in this controlling of the electromagnet, which is the closest to the rotor. And if the electromagnet can really disable, or we can disconnect the magnet, the last magnet, which will be the electromagnet, if we can cut his power supply at the point when the rotor magnet passes it, it should be able to pass this free part on the stator, which doesn't have any magnets, and then the other stator magnet should attract this rotor magnet, yeah, and then spin indefinitely. But let's see what will came up in the end. Until then, stay tuned on my channel.